Good evening, everyone. Can you all hear me? Please respond. If you guys can hear me, you all can respond via chat. Good evening, everyone. Can you all hear me? All right. So I think today everything is working fine. All right. So we are meeting after a long time. Okay, probably after a week. All right. So in the first session, as you know that this is the part 2 of the Vedic maths. All right. So in the first part, I have discussed how to find the square of a numbers. Okay, and we have discussed two approaches or two methods. One is how to work on a base of 50, and the second is how to work on a base of 100. Okay, now let's go a little bit ahead, and here I'm going to discuss somewhat advanced technique of Vedic maths. Okay, I'm not sure how many of you are aware of these advanced techniques, but let's see here. So today we'll see how to find the square of a certain number. Okay, now for example, let's say I need to find out the square of 204. All right. I need to find out the square of 204. And believe me, you all can do it within seconds, and that too orally without using pen or pencil here. How can we do that? Let's see here. If I need to find the square of 204, so we'll work on a base of 200. Okay. Now, how can we work on a base of 200? So if I say this is 200 plus 4, all right. So there is a surplus. Okay, 200 plus 4. So there is an extra 4. So your answer will be in two parts. All right, your answer will be in two parts. The last part, it is 4 square. And what is 4 square? 4 square is 16. So I can write down that is 16. The last part, it should be always a 2-digit number. All right. So it should be always a 2-digit number. So this is 2-digit number here. Now the first part is nothing but 204 plus 4. We have got an extra 4, add that 4 in 204 itself. So 204 plus 4, which is equal to 208, and then multiply it by 2. So like this is the first part will be 204 plus 4 into 2 here. So it will be 208 into 2. So 208 into 2. So 200 into 2 is 400 and 8 into 2 is 16. So this is 416. So I can say that the square of 204, it is nothing but that is 41616. Okay, let me take a couple of more examples so that you can feel confident about this particular approach. Now, let's say I need to find out the square of 206. So your answer is in two parts. First, last part 6 square, which is equal to 36, and 206 plus 6. What is 206 plus 6? 206 plus 6 is 212, and 212 double of 212. So 12 into 2, 24, 200 into 2, 400. So I can say that is 42436. So the square of 206 is 42436 here. If I say, let's say the number is nothing but that is equal to 212 square. 12 square, 144. 212 plus 12, that is equal to 224. 224 into 2. So that will be 224 into 2. 24 into 2 is 48 and 200 into 2 is 400. So I'll say this is 448. But remember one thing, that your last part, it should be always a 2-digit number. So this third digit, it will become your carryover here. So it will be equal to 44944 here. All right. So 212 square is nothing but that will be equal to 44944. If I say 216 square, so 16 square 256, write down quickly. 216 plus 16, that is 232, and 232 into 2, 232 into 2 is equal to how much? That is 32 into 2 is 64, so that is 464. But add 2 here, the third digit. So it will be comes out to be 46656. So I hope that you all are now comfortable in this particular technique of finding the square of a number where number is closer to 200 here. And like I told you, if you know the square till 25, you can find out the square of many numbers quickly. But yes, it needs a regular practice. If you're not practicing enough, then you can't become a master of all these techniques here. So practice as much as possible. Okay. Now, let's say if I take some number which is slightly lesser than 200, if I say that is equal to 198 square. So 198 square, so this is 200 minus 2. Okay, this is 200 minus 2. So there is a deficit of 2. So if there is a deficit of 2, minus 2 square is 0.4. And then same thing, 198 minus 2. 198 minus 2 is 196. Okay, so 198 minus 2 is equal to 196, and 196 into 2. So what is 196 into 2? Now, how to do it orally, all these calculations quickly? Okay, so how we can do it orally? Like if I need to multiply, always break the numbers to the nearest multiple of tens here. Okay, tens or 100, something like that. So if I need to find out 196 into 2, so there are various ways. I can say, okay, this is 200 minus 4 into 2. Try to do it orally. Okay, 200 minus 4 into 2. 200 into 2 is 400, and 4 into 2 is 8. So 400 minus 8. And what is 400 minus 8? 400 minus 8 is 392. So I can say this is 392. So I'm avoiding writing steps. You all need to do all these calculations orally. Or like I have done 200 minus 4 into 2 and orally. Or I can say, okay, 196 into 2. So I'll say 190 into 2. That is very easy. That is 380. And 6 into 2, that is 12. So that will be 392. But remember, you all need to do all these calculations orally. Try to avoid using pen or pencil. That is very, very important here. So the square of 198, it is basically 39204. All right. Let's take another example. If I need to calculate square of 197. Okay. So there is a deficit of 3. So 3 square, 0.9. Minus 3 square, that is 0.9. And 197 minus 3. So 197 minus 3 is 194, and 194 into 2. So we know 190 into 2 is 380. 4 into 2 is how much? 8. So that way I can say that is equal to 388. So the answer is nothing but it is 38809. Okay. Any doubts to anyone? I hope that it is clear to all of you, all those who are attending it live, or even if some of you might be watching it as a recording. Okay, later on. So if I need to calculate 187 square, so there is a deficit of 13. I can say minus 13. Okay. So what will I do here? 13 square, 169. So write down 169. Remember, this one will be get added here. And 187 minus 13. So 187 minus 10 is 177. 177 minus 3, 174. So I need to do 174 into 2, isn't it? 174 into 2. Do it orally. 170 into 2 is 340, and 4 into 2 is 8. So that is basically 348. And this one, it will become your carryover. So the answer will be equal to 34969. So this is how you can work on the base 200, and you can easily find out the number which is closer to square of a number which is closer to 200. Now, it's not only about the 200. I can even work on a base of 300, 400 like this one. The only thing which is need to remember that if I'm working on a base of 300, okay, if there is some number which is closer to 300, like 307 square. So multiply the first part by 3. For example, 7 square 49, and 307 plus 7. So 307 plus 7. What is 307 plus 7? That is 314. And then 314 into 3. Try to do it orally. 300 into 3, 900. 14 into 3 is equal to how much? 42. So it is basically 942. So the square of 307 is 94249. And this is our answer. If I need to calculate the square of 412, or let's say 412 square. So 12 square 144. 412 plus 12 is 424, and 424 into 4. So 400 into 4 is 1600. 24 into 4 is 96. So 1696. But the second part, it should be a 2-digit number. So this one, it will become your carryover, and it will be equal to 169744 here. Okay, 169744. So this is how you can find out the square of any number. You can work on base 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, anything. And you can easily do all the squares. You can easily find out the squares of the number quickly without using pen and pencil here. So in general, I can write it down. If there is a number like this one, b plus minus x whole square. Okay, b plus minus x whole square. So what can I do here? B plus minus x whole square. So your answer will be in two parts. Last part will be x square. First part will be nothing but that is b plus minus 2x. If I am working on a base of 200, okay, and this last part, it should be always a 2-digit. And you need to multiply your first part by 2. Multiply it by 2. If you are working on a base of 300, multiply the first part by 3 and the last part will be nothing but it will be a 2-digit number. If you are working on a base of 400, multiply the first part by 4. If you are working on a base of 500, multiply the first part by 5 and they all will be, last part will be 2-digit number. And I'm sure that by now you all know that why it should be a 2-digit number. I have proved that in the previous session. You can also work on a base of 2000, 3000. Similar logic. Like if I say b plus minus x whole square. Last part is x square, first part is b plus minus 2x. If my base is 2000, if I'm working on a base of 2000, so last part, it will be nothing but 3-digit number. That is important. 2000 has got 3 zeros, so last part should be 3-digit number and the first part will be multiplied by 2. If you are working on a base of 3000, last part will be again a 3-digit number and multiply the first part by 3. If I am working on a base of 4000, multiply the first part by 4 and the last part will be or nothing but it will be a 3-digit and so on. Okay, let's say for example, I need to find out the square of 2012 square. So 12 square 144. So you can write down 144 and it is a 3-digit number itself. And 2012 plus 12. So 2012 plus 12 is 2024 and 2024 into 2. So that is 4048. So my answer is 4048144 and that will be your answer. So I hope that now it is clear to all of you. In case if there is a doubt, raise your doubt via chat or in the comment sections. All right. So let's move another thing. So now I think you have covered almost every number. You can find out the square of it. Now another advanced technique. Let's see if you can use it or not. For example, if I say how to find a square of number ending with 5. Okay, number ending with 5. And that's very, very important. How to find the square of a number ending with a 5 here. Like if I say that is equal to 25 or 25 square, we all know that is 35 square. I need to find out the square of 35. Or maybe I need to find out the square of 45, 55, 65 square, 75 square, 85 square, 95 square, and so on. So last 2 digit will be always 25 in all the cases. The last 2 digit will be always 25. Okay, you can write down the last 2 digit will be definitely 25 in all the cases here. All right. Now, what is the first part? First part is nothing, but I'll say what I need to do here is if it is 3, 35. So multiply this 3 by the next natural number, that is 3 into 4. And what is 3 into 4? That is 12. So you can write down simply 12. In the second case, 45 squared, this is 4. So after 4, which number comes? That is 5. So multiply 4 into 5, which is 20. So this is 2025. In 55 square, after 5, the next number is nothing but 6. So multiply 5 into 6. So 5 into 6 is 30. Similarly, 6 into 7, 42. 7 into 8, 56. 8 into 9, 72. And 9 into 10, that is 100. So this is how you can find out the square of any number in which the last digit is 5. So I can generalize it here. Let's say this is a5 whole square. Okay. So a5 whole square. What is a5 whole square? The last part will be always 25 and the first part is a into a plus 1. So with this logic, you can find out the square of any number ending with the 5. Okay. Easily here. So I hope that it is clear. Any doubts, guys? Please respond. Keep responding so that I know whether you all have understood or not. सबको समझ में आया नहीं आया? So just keep responding, all of you. All right. Now, let's start here. Another thing. And I told you in the very first session that if you know the square till 25, you can find out the square of any number, isn't it? So just see how. I can also work on a base of 150, 250, 350. Like if I need to find out the square of a number like 157. If I work on a base of 100, so this is 100 plus 57. For that, you must know what is the square of 57. Okay. You must know what is the square of 57. And we know how to find the square of any two-digit number. So we can use that fact also. All right. Or even if I'm working on a base of 200, so that is 200 minus 43. So I should know what is the square of 43. That we know already. Or I can directly work on the base of 150 because 150 plus 7, it will be very easy for us. And like I told you, these are some advanced techniques which will be rarely used. But yes, base 50, base 100 is very, very important. What I've discussed in the first session or first video. But yes, we can work on the base of 150. How can we work on a base of 150? Just see here. And expect all of you try not to mug up all these things here. Know the logic. What is the logic behind all these things here? Now, 150 and plus minus x whole square. I need to find out the square of this number. Okay. So a plus b whole square. What is this value? 15 square 225. So I can say 225 double zero plus minus 2ab, that is 300x, and then plus x square. Now, first part, I can write down this as equal to nothing, but that is equal to 300, or not 300, rather it will be 100. So you can take out 100 as common. All right. So let's take 100 as common here. So 100 is common and it will be 225 plus minus 3x and plus x square. So can we say it is same as nothing, but that is 225 plus minus 3x followed by 2 zeros and plus x square. Okay, so last part it will be x square and the first part is 225 plus minus 3x. But do not try to memorize. I'll tell you a trick. How can we do? We know how to find the square of a number ending with 5. So what happened here? The base is 150. So remember, if base is 150, 15 square, we know 225. And the double of 150 is 300. So remove the 100 and only take 3. Okay, only take 3. So we can do all the calculations quickly. Let's see how quickly we can do. For example, I need to find out the square of 154. So I'll say 4 square 16. Okay, 15 square 225. So and 225 plus 4 into 3. There is a surplus of 4. Okay, so 4 into 3 is 12. Okay, 4 into 3 is 12 and in 12 I'll add 225. So 225 plus 10, it is 235 plus 2, that is 237. And that is 23716. So we can definitely do this orally, but remember, you all are going to write the cat, not me. Okay. So you need to do a lot of practice. I'll say just spend a couple of hours and I'm sure that you all can master. More than practice, you need to apply it real time. Like whenever you are doing any calculations, try to avoid using calculator, your mobile phone. Okay. Think whether you can do all these calculations orally or not. And once you start doing all these calculations orally, then only you can increase your calculation speed here, which is important. Now, if I need to calculate the square of, let's say, 150 2 square or 157 square. Okay. So if I need to calculate the square of 157, so I can say 7 square, which is 49. All right. So 7 square is 49, and then 225 plus 7 into 3. So 7 into 3 is 21, and 225 plus 21. So what is 225 plus 21? So 225 plus 21. So 225 plus 1 is 226, and 226, 236, 246. So 246. So the answer is 24649. That is the square of 157. Okay. So you all can do it orally. It's not a very rocket science here. It's a very simple technique. Okay. Now I need to calculate, let's say, square of 147. So there is a deficit of 3. So I'll say minus 3 square, that is 0.9. That is very important. Okay. And then 3 into 3 is 9. So 225 minus 9. So 225 minus 9, that will be equal to 216. So the answer is 21609. And that will be your answer in that case. So this is the square of 147. So similarly, so like I have discussed a lot of techniques with all of you. First, I told you that you should remember the squares from 1 to 50, 1 to 25. And if you can learn the squares of the number till 50, then it will be well and good. Then you can use base 50 approach, work on a base 50 to find the square of any number which is closer to 50. So I think I can easily cover the square of all the if you know the square is till 50, lot of things can be done quickly. Like then you do not need to this base 150 approach. I can easily cover all the ranges here. So that's why it is important for all of you. Just give me a minute. All right. Now, similarly, we can work on a base of 250 also. Okay, base of 250, 350. So I'm just going to technique how we can work on a base of 250, or how to find a square of a number which is closer to 250 or 350 or 450, something like that here. Okay. So if I'm working on a base of 250, okay, if you're working on a base of 250, so remember last part is in case x square. First part is take 25 square. We know 625. And what is the double of 250? 500. So remove 100. It will be plus minus 5x. So it's not necessary to mug up these formula. We can do it random. If I'm working on a base of 350, so last part will be x square. And what is 35 square? We know how to find the square of a number ending with 5. So 35 square, I'll straight away say 1225. And double of 350 is 700. So I'll write down plus minus 7x. That's it. And that I can do it all orally here. If I need to work on a base of 450, so last part will be x square. And 45 square, 4 into 5, that is 2025. And plus minus 9x. All right, 45 double of 45 of 450 is 900. So I can just take 9x and so on here. Okay, but yes, that will be not needed. If you know the square till 200, that is more than enough here. As far as the most of the examinations are concerned, rarely we'll be using these here, but it's better to know here. Okay, all these shortcut techniques here. All right. Now, there are few important observations also that you should aware of. Okay. Now, what are those important observations? Let's see. Let's talk about these important observations also. One of them was asked in the CAT here. If you take a square of 11, that is equal to 1 to 1. We all know that is 1 to 1. If there are 3 1 square, now there are 3 1, so it will be equal to 1, 2, 3, 2, 1 straight away. If there are 4 times 1 square, then start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If there are 5 times 1 square, then I can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and so on. So this is valid till 9 times 1 square. So if I need to find out the square of a number till 9 times 1. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now in one of the year, as far as I remembered, it was probably CAT 1998 or maybe 1999. There was a question that find the square root of 8 times 1. Okay. Or it was basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This was the question which was asked in one of the year in the CAT. So if there are, it is still 8, so you can straight away say, okay, it is nothing but how much? 8 times 1. That's it. So these are few important observations. Okay, so aware of all these things. Now, a few other very important observations. Okay, like I'll say 99 square. A lot of occasion we'll be needing that here, like finding square of 99 or 999 square. So I'll tell you what are these techniques here. Let's say 9 square, 99 square, 999 square, 9999 square, or maybe 99,999 square. You'll be getting a pattern here. What is that pattern? Okay, that we need to understand here. So 99 square, like 9 square is nothing but that is equal to 81. We all know. So in case of 99 square also, I'll write down 81. Okay, 81. There are 2 9s, so make a group of 2 numbers like this. Okay, right, like this here. Before 8, write down 9. 8 plus 1, 9. And before 1, it will need to write down 0. That is 9801. So I'll repeat 99 square. So your answer will be in 2 parts. We know 9 square is 81. So write down 8 and 1. Okay, 8 and 1. Before that, add 1. So 8 plus 1 is 9. And before that, subtract 1. That will be 0. So if it is a 999 square, your answer is in 2 parts. 9 square, 81. Write down 81. And then 8 plus 1, 9. So write down 2 9s. And 1 minus 1, 0. Write down 2 0. So it is basically 998001. That's a technique here. 4 times 9 square. So I'll say, write down this one. 4 times 9 square. So 9 square, 81. And then before 8, write down 3 9s. So if there are 4 times 9, you need to make a group of 4 numbers here. Okay. And then before 1, write down 3 zeros. So I 5 times 9. So I'll say 4 times 9 followed by 8, 4 times 0 followed by 1. And this is the pattern here. So you can easily find out the square of 9 or 99 squared, 999 squared, 9999 square, and so on. And that can be used in the questions. All right. So I hope that this part is clear to all of you. Okay. All right. Now, similar thing I have observed for one more series of number, power of 3 and the power of 6s. And if you understand this, you can easily find out the power of 3s here. Let's see here, 3 square, 33 square, 333 square, 3333 square. Okay, and so on. I can say 3333, 5 times 3 square, and so on. So what is that? 3 square is 9. So write down 0, 9. That's it. 33 square. Again, make a 2 groups here and write down 3 square is 0, 9. Now, here 0 plus 1 is 1 and 9 minus 1, which is 8. So it is basically 1089. It will behave in the similar pattern as of 9. The way we have done it for 9. जैसा 9 का pattern था वैसा ही इसमें भी pattern आएगा. Alright. 333 square. So 330 square, 33 square. So I'll say 3 square, that is 0, 9. Okay. And then 0 plus 1. So I'll say 1, 1. And 9 minus 1, which is 8. So write down 8, 8. So this is the value. That is 110889. 3333. So it will be nothing but 111 followed by 0, then 888 followed by 9. 5 times 3 square. So 4 times 1 followed by 0 and 4 times 8 followed by 9 and so on here. All right. So this is all about the power of 3s here. And like I told you, the similar pattern we have observed for one more number, that is regarding the power of 6s. Okay. So power of 6s, let's see how we can do power of 6s. So 6 square, that is 36. 66 square. And I'm sure that you all can find out. I do not even need to write down here. I have seen in my regular classes, the moment I explain the pattern for the power of 3s, power of 9s, most of the guys are able to write down the answers for the power of 6 also. So I'll say write down 3, 6. In this add 1. 3 plus 1, 4. In 6 subtract 1. 6 minus 1 is 5. So 4, 3, 5, 6. 666 square. 6 square 36. 3 plus 1. So that is 4 and 4. 6 minus 1, that is 5 and 5. So 443, 556. Similarly, I can say 4 times 6 square. So 443, 556. 5 times 6 square. Okay. So I can say 4 times 4 followed by 3, 4 times 5 followed by 6 and so on. So this is how we can find out the square of 6s, power of 6s, like 6 square, 66, 666 and so on. So I hope that it is clear to all of you. Now, so in the last two sessions, like in the last session as well as in the today's session, we have talked about the squaring techniques here. Okay, in the squaring techniques. And I hope that you all have enjoyed this session. So make sure that you all add, okay, share this information about to rest all of your friends who are preparing for the CAT 2021, 2022, or maybe for some other examinations. All right. I'll keep taking all these sessions. And I hope that if the response is good, I'll probably increase the number of sessions also. As of now, I'm taking 2 sessions a day, but probably I can increase it to 3 and 4, depending upon your responses. So let's see. So in the next session, that is tomorrow, in the tomorrow session, I'll talk about how to find the cube of a numbers. Okay, and how to find the square root as well as cube root also. So we'll talk about how to find the cube of a numbers. All right, and okay, let's discuss cube today. So tomorrow we can focus on the multiplication technique. Let's do the cube today only. So if I need to find out the cube of a number, so cube of a number, I'll say it's basically about it's not a very efficient as it is for a square. Hi Abhinav. All right, so it is not very efficient. I hope that you are enjoying the sessions. समझ में आ रहा है सब कुछ? Okay. So let's say if I am trying to find out the cube of a numbers. So cube of a number will work on a base 100 only. Now remember, there is a method for base 200, 300, 400, everything. I'll tell you that also. But we'll not be needing. We'll be needing only how to work on a base of 100. Okay. And why do we need? For example, when you are solving a question based on data interpretation, all right, DI, or maybe simple interest, compound interest. If I say the rate of interest is 3%, okay, rate of interest is 3% and for 3 years. So how are you going to calculate? It will be nothing but 1.03 raised to power 3. Yes or no? Or if I say there is a certain value which increased by 3% for 3 consecutive years, isn't it, in some question based on DI? Okay, there is a growth of 3% for 3 consecutive years. So what is the final value? So it will be nothing but 1.03 raised to power 3 into something. So that's why we need a base 100 approach. That is very, very important. So let's see here. All right, what can we do? So if I say, if I are working on a base of 100, so how can we work on a base of 100? Let's see. I'll write down the first of all 100 plus minus x whole cube. So your answer is in 3 parts. Okay, last part is x cube, middle part is 3x square, and the first part is 100 plus minus 3x. But base 100, it means middle part, it must be a 2-digit number. And the last part should be also a 2-digit number. So middle part as well as last part, they must be a 2-digit number. Both of them should be a 2-digit number. That is very, very important here. Okay. Now, if I need to find out the cube of 103, so I'll say 3 cube, which is 27. Write down 27. And the middle part is 3 square is 9. 9 into 3 is 27. And the first part is 100 plus 3 into 3. 3 into 3 is 9. So I can write down 109. So it is 1092727. So cube of 103 is basically 1092727 here. If I need to find out the, let's say, cube of 104. So 4 cube 64. 4 square is 16 into 3, 48. And 4 into 3 is 12 plus 100. So 12 plus 100 is 112. So it is 1124864. That is the value of 104 cube. Okay. All right. So that is the value of 104 cube here. All right. Now, similarly, if I need to find out the cube of, let's say, a number like something like, if I say 107 or 106 cube. Okay. So if I need to find out cube of 106, same logic here. 6 cube 216. Middle part will be 6 squared 36. 36 into 3 is 108. And 6 3s are 18. So 118. But like I told you, the middle part, it should be always a 2-digit number, as well as the last part should be also a 2-digit number. Okay. Middle part and the last part, it should be always a 2-digit number, which is important. Okay. So what can we do here is add this 2. This 2 will be get added here. Okay. This 2 will be get added here. So this will become 16 and 110 and 118. Middle part should be also a 2-digit number. So this one, it will be get added here. So this will be 1191016. So this is how we can find out the cube of any number which is near to 100 here. Now, if there is a deficit, then how to do it? Like I need to find out the cube of 98, for example. So this is 100 minus 2. And remember, the cube of negative number is also negative. So minus 2 cube. Minus 2 cube is minus 8. So write down minus 08 here. Minus 08. Middle part will be 2 square 4. 4 into 3, it is 12. So write down 12. And the first part is 2 into 3, 6. And 100 minus 6. And 100 minus 6, it will be nothing but that is 94. You can write 94. But can the last part be negative? No. So if last part can be not be negative, so what will I do? I'll take a borrow. Always we need to take a borrow from the middle part here. So if I take a borrow of 1, if I take a borrow of 1, it means the last part will be 100 minus 8, just a complement. 100 minus 8, and 100 minus 8 is what? 92, you can write down. And this will be 11, and then before that 94. So I can say that the 94 cube, it is basically 941192. And in case of cube of negative number is negative, so you need to take a borrow. Here I have taken a borrow of 1. All right. Similarly, let's say if I need to find out the cube of, let's say, 97 cube. So deficit of 3 minus 3. So I'll say minus 3 cube, it is minus 27. Middle part minus 3 square is 9. 9 into 3 is 27. 9 into 3 is 27. And the first part is going to be what? So first part is nothing but that will be equal to 3 3s are 9. So 100 minus 9, that is 91. And then take a borrow of 1. So borrow of 1 means 100 minus 27, which is 73. Middle part will be 26 and the first part will be 91. So this is 912673. Okay, 912673. Let's say if I need to calculate the square of 94 cube. So there is a deficit of 6. Okay, minus 6. So minus 6 cube minus 216. Minus 6 square into 3, that is 36. So minus 6 square is 36. 36 into 3 is 108. I can write down 108. And the first part will be 100 minus 6 into 3. That is 100 minus 18, which is 82. Okay, now last part is negative. So take a borrow here. But remember, if I take a borrow of 1, it will be 100 minus 216. And 100 minus 216 is minus 116, which is still negative. So I can't take a borrow of 1. Take a borrow of 2. If you take a borrow of 2, then it will be 200 minus 216. So 200 minus 216 is still negative. So I need to take a borrow of 3. All right. So if you are going to take a borrow of 3, then it will be 300 minus 216. And 300 minus 216, that will be equal to 84. And the middle part will be, since I have taken a borrow of 3 from the middle part will become 105. So you can write down 105. And the first part is 82. So this is 84. In the middle part, it is a 3-digit number. So the third digit will get added here. So this is 0583. So the answer in this case is 830584. So this is how we can find out the cube of a numbers which is near to 100. Okay, which is near to 100 here. I hope that it is clear. Now, similarly, we can work on a base of 200, 300, 400, 500, but that will actually become quite complicated and it is of no use also. So I'm just telling you the general formula. If you are interested, you can explore it. Like if it is b plus minus x whole cube, last part is x cube, middle part is 3x square, and this is equal to b plus minus 3x. If I'm working on a base of 200, multiply the first part by 2 square, middle part by 2, and the last part will remain same. If you are working on a base of 300, multiply the first part by 3 square and the middle part by 3. If you are working on a base of 400, multiply the first part by 4 square and the middle part by 4, and so on. Okay, and so on, and you'll get the answer. Okay, that's it. Similarly, you can also work on a base of 1000, like if I'm saying b plus minus x whole cube. First part is b plus minus 3x, middle part is 3x square, and the last part is x cube. If I'm working on a base of 1000, both middle part and the last part, it will be a 3-digit number. If you're working on a base of 10,000, then both middle and last part, it should be a 4-digit number, and so on. So basically, when it comes to the cube, the useful thing is working on a base of 100. That we are going to use in the DIE as well as in some question related to the quant, especially when it comes to the compound rate of interest for 3 years. Okay, 5% rate of interest for 3 years or 6% rate of interest for 3 years. So we can use all these techniques there. All right. Okay. So right now it's 7:45. So let's end the session. And I hope that you all have, by now, you all have joined our LinkedIn group as well as Telegram group. So to get the more information about all the upcoming session and everything. Okay. All right. So see you all at 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, I'll start with the time, speed, and distance. Another very interesting thing we'll discuss today. Okay. So good night to all of you. See you all at 8 p.m. after maybe 15 minutes.